Hey, what's up everyone? JR here from Bowls, and today we're going to be talking about Arcane Armaments from Adventures Await. What is Arcane Armaments, you might be asking yourself? Well, I'm here to tell you it is a collection of 200 plus magic items on Kickstarter. They've got some amazing stretch goals going on, including one for an additional 100 magic items, which is a 50% increase over what you already get in the base Kickstarter. Who doesn't want to have more magic items at their table? There's also a brand new class, the Antiquarian, and on top of that, a Kickstarter exclusive adventure, along with a Kickstarter exclusive cover, all of which you can find on the Kickstarter link included with this video. Speaking of Kickstarter exclusives, there are some Kickstarter exclusive early bird specials for Arcane Armament if you back within the first 48 hours. One of the best parts about playing D&D is finding cool treasure and finding magic items most of all. A good magic item can be the heart and soul and foundation for a whole campaign. And I think that's the kind of spirit you're gonna find in Arcane Armaments. We got a look at two of the magic items that are going to be in the book, and they're both sets of magic armor, which is already one of my favorite categories. So with that in mind, I want to talk to you about Armor of the Adder. This is an uncommon magic armor that can be leather or studded leather armor. Now this armor gives you what everyone wants, a suite of hidden sacks full of poison that you can shoot out at anyone who gets too close to you. Seriously, I mean it. As one action, you can shoot poison at anyone within 5 feet of you, and they have to make a save or take 2d6 points of poison damage. And after you soak everyone with poison, you can move up to half of your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. Now, I don't know about you, but that's what I want to do after I've covered everyone in poison goo. But what if you like your magic items to be a little bit rarer? What if you have a more discerning palette? What if you would rather have like a whole bunch of metal or other heavy material getting in between you and your enemy's spears or short swords or whatever it is that they're coming at you with today? Well then, my friends, you'll want to check out the Bones of the Dead. This is magic plate armor, and it is very rare. This magic suit of plate armor is made entirely of bones, presumably bones of the dead, since last I checked, it's awfully hard to get bones of the living without them saying something about it. While wearing it, you are like a corpse in that you don't need to sleep, drink, or eat. You do, however, have to remain inactive for at least 4 hours a day, otherwise you take a level of exhaustion, so this isn't your trick to passing finals and not doing your homework all semester. You still have to stop and chill out for 4 hours at least. But while wearing it, you are resistant to necrotic and poison damage, which seems pretty cool for just chilling out for 4 hours a day. And just look at that artwork. These are so metal. They've got that dark fantasy feel to it. Actually, this reminds me a lot of Darkest Dungeons, if you've ever played that. There's the same kind of dark inked shadows, everything looks metal AF. You've got bones on the Bones of the Dead, you've got two massive skulls. I think there's a kind of poetry in the fact that there's a spine that's clearly protecting your front. The Armor of the Adder, on the other hand, looks deadly and venomous. It looks almost like it's made out of a serpent's skull. You can see the giant fangs coming off of it. These look like magic items that were made from creatures in the world, which is one of my favorite things. You can tell what kind of exotic materials and creature components the wizards had to get together and ensorcel in order to make these magic items. It makes them feel unique. It makes them feel grounded in your campaign world. Good art helps tell stories for a reason. And if you like this style of art, you should check out Dire Quest, the artist who's done all of this. You can find a link to Dire Quest's art in the description of this video. All of this is the brainchild of Benjamin Palmer, who's been making 5th edition content for years now. You can find hundreds of free quests on his website. You can also find the similarly named Adventures Await, a collection of 40 D&D adventures for 5th edition. If you're going to be at Gen Con this year, you can find Benjamin giving away free items at the last game board table only on Friday. So get down there and check it out, and while you're there, also check out the Gen Con specials for Arcane Armaments, where you can get a discount off of the PDF or the book and PDF combo. So if you want to add some exciting, unique, powerful magic items to your campaign, be sure and check out the Kickstarter for Arcane Armaments. You can find a link in the description below. You can find a number of other handy links to follow if you want to learn more about Adventures Await. I'm JR from Bowls. Thanks for watching. Bye!